Not peaceful, just quiet in a way that made every sailor on board feel like something was about to break. The Strait of Hormuz stretched out ahead, narrow tents, and watched from every direction. On the bridge of the destroyer, Lady Admiral Kathreine stood with her hands behind her back, eyes locked forward. "Convoy status?" she asked. "3 tankers and 1 cargo ship, ma'am. All American flag. They're holding formation." She nodded once. "Any movement from the northern coast?" The radar officer hesitated. "Multiple fast boats, Iranian signatures. They're shadowing us, keeping distance." Of course they were. They always were. 3 weeks earlier, everything had changed. Missile strikes, retaliation, headlines calling it the edge of war. Now the strait wasn't just water anymore, it was a line, and whoever controlled that line controlled everything behind it. "Ma'am," the communications officer said, "we're receiving a transmission." "Put it through." Static filled the room for a second. Then a calm, unfamiliar voice came through, measured, almost polite. "You are entering restricted waters. Turn back immediately." No shouting, no threats. That made it worse. Kathreine didn't respond right away. Instead, she looked out at the convoy behind her. Slow-moving, heavy, vulnerable. "They're not turning back," she said quietly. "Ma'am," another officer cut in, "fast boats are closing distance. 10, maybe 12 of them now. Speed? High, intercept pattern." That was new. Kathreine stepped closer to the tactical display. "Any weapons locks?" "Negative. Not yet, not yet." For a moment, the bridge went silent. Everyone knew what this was. Not an attack, a test, a message. "Ma'am," the XO said carefully, "we can engage preemptively. Show force them back." Kathreine didn't answer. Instead, she asked a different question. "How close are we to the narrow point?" 7 minutes. 7 minutes. In this place, that was a lifetime or nothing at all. The voice came back over the radio, stronger this time. "You have been warned. Turn your ships around," one of the younger sailors whispered under his breath. "Why aren't they just firing?" Kathreine heard him, and she answered, calm, steady, "Because they don't need to." The fast boats were closer now, close enough to see them with the naked eye, dark shapes cutting across the water, matching speed, matching direction, not attacking, just there. "Ma'am," radar called out, possible missile batteries lighting up on shore. That changed everything. Kathreine's eyes didn't move. Confirmed, not locked but active. So now it wasn't just the boats, it was the coast, the entire strait watching them. Waiting. "Options?" she asked. "Engage fast boats, call in air support, or hold course." Hold course, simple words. Heavy cost. Thousands of barrels of oil moved slowly through the water. Energy, economy, stability, everything riding on this one passage. The radio cracked again. Final warning. "This is your last chance. Turn back." Kathreine took a slow breath. Then she stepped forward. "Maintain course." The room froze for half a second. "Ma'am? You heard me. Maintain course." "Fast boats are within engagement range. Hold fire." "Ma'am, they're maneuvering aggressively. Hold fire." Her voice didn't rise. It didn't need to. Seconds stretched. The boats moved closer. One of them cut sharply across the bow of the lead tanker. A warning, a line in the water. "Missile batteries still active," radar said. "No launch." Not yet. The narrowest point of the strait was right ahead now. The moment where everything could go wrong or right. Kathreine spoke again, quieter this time. "Stay steady." Not just to her crew, to herself. The destroyer moved forward. Slow, deliberate, unstoppable. The convoy followed. For a few long seconds, nothing happened. No missiles, no shots, no explosions. Just the sound of engines and the weight of every decision hanging in the air. Then, "Ma'am, fast boats are breaking off." No one spoke. "Repeat, they're pulling away." The radar screen began to clear. One by one, the contacts turned back. The coast went quiet. Missile signatures faded. Kathreine didn't move, didn't smile, didn't celebrate. She just kept looking forward. "They let us pass." The XO said softly. Kathreine shook her head. "No." A pause. "They chose not to stop us." Behind them, the strait remained exactly what it had been. Unpredictable, controlled, fragile. "Convoy status?" "All vessels intact, ma'am. No damage." She nodded once, and then, almost to herself, she said, "They didn't fire because they didn't need to." The ocean was quiet again, but this time everyone understood what that quiet really meant. Out here, in the narrowest stretch of water in the world, the line isn't drawn with missiles, it's drawn with decisions. And today, Kathreine said, her eyes still on the horizon, "we didn't cross it."